welcome to another edition of the Smooth Jazz.
You be that
Radio.
goddamn quiet.
Why are you being so quiet?
You tell me to be quiet, then you telling me to be loud. Pick one and stick with it.
10
How about
seconds
a
ago,
medium?
be quiet. Now be
No,
loud.
even before that, he was saying to be quiet for the baby that's
But not
sleeping.
yelling.
I mean, you could just go right into the intro.
I mean, we're in the intro now.
Very true. Welcome again for another motherfucking podcast. This is your podcast about all the bullshit. I don't know what they want to talk about today, but my name is Jay.
Zoria 13.
Osiris Gaming.
Adontron.
And please don't go check out his gaming channel because he thinks this is free publicity for him when nobody's telling him to plug his channel. So if you will kindly go to his channel and dislike the channel, that would be a great deal for me because I'll get pleasure out of that. But welcome guys again for another one.
I wasn't
Our
plugging
topic
my channel.
it was Osiris Gaming.
No, my tag is
That's
Osiris
a-
Gaming.
that's a-
I don't care. I just
Like,
wanted to
there's
do
an
that
actual,
'cause
there's
it's
other
better
stuff
to know.
in there. I haven't even plugged anything. Like we're talking about
Everything you do.
tonight. I haven't plugged anything at this point. You're assuming that
But
I'm
do
gonna do
you
a
not
plug.
going
And
to
just,
later?
and just so y'all know, this is the viewer's first official video on the channel. So technically, there are no prior videos. of this.
Exactly.
In
Whose
their-
side are you
in
supposed to
their
be on?
eye.
In your
Whose
face.
side are you supposed to be on?
I'm an
In
instrument
your
of chaos.
face.
I'll slap you right
In your
now.
face.
Hey, you know what you could do? There ain't nothing in
Another
there.
empty. I didn't.
No.
No. These
You're
are
supposed to do
mine.
that to him.
And he didn't tell me that you wanted some.
All right, tonight we're going to be speaking about horror movies, right?
Yep, with Halloween, I was about to say Christmas. Halloween around the corner, we're a week and a half away. Hey, we keep
You're
it
2
2
months away from
You were skipping
I know,
holidays,
but
too.
listen, the
You got
stores
things-
aren't.
You got
The
Thanksgiving.
stores went straight into it. You got
They
one
really
month?
did. They really did. So, what is your favorite Halloween movie or horror movie in general?
Actually, my favorite horror movie.
Hold that thought. What is yours?
Horror movie?
No, I'm just fucking with you. You go ahead.
Actually, is a movie called Trick or Treat. Not the original one. It's the one that came out like within, like, I would say, last 5 years.
The remake?
Yeah, the remake. It has that little pumpkin head child
I
that
don't know
was
what
a
it's
short cartoon from MTV.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so basically, it's fantastic because set on Halloween, always a plus, and it's like 5 or 6 short stories that are all
movie.
all in one movie, but they're all intertwining the same night through the same town, and they all, if you pay attention, they all play a part in each other.
So is it like Pulp Fiction, but with a pumpkin kid?
Kind of.
Something like that.
Something like that. Kind of more like 4 Rooms.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's also by Quentin Tarantino, and it's like you have one centralized character that's going into 4 different rooms. He's
Like
like
the
the
Cube?
bellhop boy.
Like the Cube.
No, not like the Cube.
I also don't know what that is.
That's another B-rated movie.
That's a sci-fi film. No, but basically Trick or Treat. You start off.
Yeah.
You have this. I want to say they're a couple, like a husband and wife, but basically the girlfriend or the wife, she's trying to finish up her Halloween decorations. At one point, she gets attacked, and then the husband comes out, looks at the scarecrow, sees something that looks like red on the head of the scarecrow, takes off the mask, and his wife with a candy cane lollipop thing shoved into her mouth so much that it makes like a her mouth look like a jagged jack-o'-lantern head, like jaw broken open.
So wait. She was murdered with a candy cane on Halloween?
That she throated?
Yeah.
So she throated
So-
the candy cane and that killed her.
She wasn't
And
throated.
anything's
Like,
a dildo if you have
yeah,
imagination.
I know.
you can make anything that.
I'm confused.
But the fact of the matter is, like, everything
You should have
somehow
asked her
goes
to
full
laugh.
circle. And, like, you got, like, werewolves, you got vampires, you got ghosts, you got demon kids that are being hunted and killed, serial killers, and they're all part of the story.
Right, this is a Halloween movie. Why are candy canes in this?
Because
They're trying to set up Santa Claus.
It's not a candy cane, it's a lollipop. One of those big, round, swirl
where
You said
lollipops.
candy cane in the
Candy
beginning.
cane.
You say Christmas too, motherfucker.
I was gonna say Christmas, but I didn't. Audio proof, motherfucker.
So it was a giant lollipop.
Giant lollipop.
Wait, so she throated a lollipop and then died?
No, it didn't get down to the throat. It just like
Broke her jaw.
broke her
Broke her
jaw,
jaw.
and was wedged in there, so it cut open
How
the mouth
strong
open.
is
How
this
strong is a
lollipop?
lollipop?
Who's
Like, what is
making
this
these?
made out
It
of?
One of
was-
those giant ones.
Right, but what are they
For-
made out of? That's
listen,
not fit to kill
But the
you.
spoiler of
Russian
it,
dreams.
she was killed by a demon
You're
child.
thinking too much into it.
He's giving me too much information.
But you're still thinking too much into it.
Well, he's describing the whole movie.
That was all of 5 minutes. There's a whole lot more that happens in that movie.
That's just the 5 minutes she was killed with candy canes.
Oh, I cannot.
Not candy cane, lollipop.
Giant lollipop.
From the lollipop.
Candy cane is fragmented in my mind.
The
I'm imagining this
lollipop kids
bitch
just
stuck in a
killed her.
scarecrow with a candy cane.
No, it's going in.
Although there was
Santa
a
Claus
not-
on the naughty list.
not
That's
true.
true.
fun fact. There is a movie called Black Christmas where a guy is killed.
Yeah, I
with
remember that one.
candy.
Why
And
does it have
also
to be
with
black?
Christmas lights.
Yeah,
That's the name
That
of
was
the
a
movie.
horrible movie.
I didn't say it was great.
Why can't it be called Red Christmas?
Because it's supposed to be like an evil, dark.
So black is
Besides-
considered evil?
Black
No.
is the new red.
Exactly.
That just sounds-
But okay, so yours sounds alright.
Again,
Mine personally.
Thinking way too much into it and putting things into it. What is your favorite horror movie or Halloween movie to describe?
One of my favorite movies is what is it called?
I don't know. We're asking you.
Your
I know, I'm really thinking about it. It's I'm sorry, y'all got me distracted
What's it
with candy
about?
canes. It's Pumpkinhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's like 7 of those
I
though.
know.
But you're
every
talking about the
single-
first Pumpkinhead?
Every single one of them.
Really?
Yeah, they're all amazing.
I like Pumpkinhead 4.
Pumpkinhead 4 is good. Pumpkinhead 1, 2, and 3 were great as well. That's
It's-
alright. It's completely. It's. He
It's
doesn't. He's
epically
like a
bad,
demon
though.
from. He's
Yeah,
like a demon
it's-
from
but it's
hell.
also-
It's
classic.
but he's made out of roots.
Right, he's made out of roots. He's not even
He's
an
not even a
actual
pumpkin.
pumpkin.
He just comes out on like
He's more like a
Halloween.
scarecrow,
He's
right?
summoned on
No.
Halloween.
He looks
so
like a
he's
giant
tall.
root monster. Think
Right,
of evil
like-
Groot on 4 legs.
No, he doesn't have 4 legs.
Well, the way he walks, he has
the
2
way-
arms and
Yeah,
he's,
they're
he's an
two really
anthropod
long-
or a
yeah.
bipod.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's something. It's really weird. But either way, it's a good movie. Same as Mothman.
I haven't watched Mothman.
I've never
I
seen
mean,
Mothman
I've
is
seen
so
like the
good.
horror stories and
The
or not
remake
horror
of
stories,
Mothman
but-
was good, and The Fly, like the classics, like the old classics. Those are my favorite.
I mean, they're
The Fly,
putting Mothman. The Fly was good. They're putting Mothman in Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a creature you can battle. It's gonna be great.
All right. Well.
Going off the subject, what is yours?
Mine, in all honesty, it'd be 13 Ghosts.
Good movie.
Do you like that one? It's got Shaggy in it. It's
The
also got
Jackal.
Monk.
You only like it because it has ghost tits.
This is true. But also, I like the Jackal in it.
Nothing
The
wrong with
Jackal,
ghost tits.
the Jackal was cool.
The
There's
Jackal's
nothing
badass.
wrong with tits in general.
The Jackal is badass.
But I've seen the movie.
And in
the
Scary
movie's
Movie-
not that great.
You know what's
Really? I
really
thought it was a
bothersome
really good
though
movie.
is that
I liked it.
the antagonist is named Osiris.
Really?
Mhm.
I never paid attention to that, DJO.
Well, when your name is Osiris, anything else entitled that is just like that's my focus for the whole movie.
Alright, so you've made it a round circle or a round
Children of the
rectangle.
Corn.
Around.
Really?
Children of the Corn,
Yeah,
the
I
first
seen
one?
the one out.
The first
Yes,
With
First
Jennifer
one's good.
Love Hewitt?
First
The
one is
original.
amazing. The original Children of the Corn.
Oh,
that
wait,
shit
wait.
was fucking creepy.
No, that one
Actually,
is
Especially as a little kid watching it.
Mm-hmm.
The original
Oh,
Children
you
of
know
Corn
what?
where they're like,
You know what's another
Outlander,
That's
I
the
have
one-
your woman, Outlander.
Is that the one with Eva Mendes?
No.
That's like 4.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, even Mendez.
The
They didn't have
original
no.
one was in
99.
Listen, there was no Mendez in any of the
I
first
think
children.
earlier than 99.
The only one I've seen was with an Eva Mendes.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
It
that
was
was-
like
And
96.
she went full,
96.
I'm gonna become one of you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
No.
it's still a good one. Though.
Children
It
of the
was.
Corn was
It
like
was
the
fucking
whitest
creepy.
kids
Creepy as
you
a
could
child.
find.
Go.
Creepy as
It
a
was
child.
fucking creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy as a child though. Like it's
I only watched the one
Like,
with Eva Mendes,
the
and that
version-
was when I was like
like
17.
just oh
No,
man.
I watched it when I was fucking like 6.
Yeah, true. Same
I watched
here.
Chucky
Innocent
when I was
child.
6.
When I was 6, I watched.
I was
it.
tricked into watching Chucky
feel
and
like-
Leprechaun.
Chucky wasn't bad.
Leprechaun fucked me up.
Leprechaun
is
has had
good. Leprechaun's
Jennifer
a good
Aniston.
one. I thought Leprechaun was
The
funny.
first one.
Yeah.
As I got older, I found it to be funny.
It was funny.
But when I
thought-
was younger, I thought it was
No.
creepy.
Well,
the Leprechaun I always
and
thought was
actually,
funny.
what really fucked me up when I was a kid. So I was in Japan when The Grudge was being shot, and that fucked me up. It was just like the house that it was on the news and it was on like radio stations and it was just like the house that The Grudge is being shot, filmed at is like 20 miles away from where you are, and I'm just like,
But
guess
did
who's
you?
not leaving the base?
But you didn't like watch The Grudge until you found out about this, or
No, they were. It
being
was
shot,
It was being.
yeah.
It was being shot.
It was being filmed.
There, it was being filmed there.
so you knew what The
So-
Grudge was before it?
Yes,
it was,
because just like how movies are blown up in the United States, they get blown up in Japan. Damn, why you gotta be racist?
why does that have to be a race thing?
Point is, Movies got blown up.
My timeline.
Listen, they don't know they're yellows, okay? Jay missed the whole conversation earlier of him trying to say that they can't pronounce
their
L's as
And I said
R's.
they can't pronounce their yellows because that's what comes to my mind. I'm just like, they can't pronounce
He was
yellow.
trying to say.
They say yarrow. Because he's rolling his R's when he says Naruto. The Japanese don't roll their R's. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So that's
I say Naruto.
They don't roll their R's.
Okay, not just say. Let the man live. Who cares?
What? How do they say?
I'm trying to
say
kill him as fast as
Naruto?
possible.
Okay, that's fine. But is it gonna kill you? No.
so.
No,
I just came
actually-
up with our
who
first shirt
cares?
idea.
His stress provides vitality for me.
I just came up with our first shirt idea. They can't say they're yellows. It's gonna be a logo on a T-shirt. Look for it when we
They
get
can't
that
say
up.
they're
The most,
Uh,
the most offensive
I'm
thing you can
not
find at
putting
that
out
moment.
racist fucking shirts.
It's not
Make it-
racist.
Make it a yellow
Can't say
shirt.
they're yellows.
So if I go to a sushi bar with that shirt on, am I getting stabbed?
No, they won't know because they don't know they're yellows.
Unless
Unless the one person there that's listening to his podcast. He's like,
What
"You
if it's the only
motherfucker."
country we blow up is in Japan, and then they hear this part?
Because it won't
Some
matter.
of them
Because once we
won't
say
blow up.
yellows, it's gonna be censored, and they won't know that. Like, where's that word?
That was the funniest part
Just,
because
like,
we were
cut
like,
it out.
they don't know
This
they're
is gonna
yellow.
be the
They can't
last
say
podcast I join.
He's like, what's that color? Lemon.
And
No, they
let's,
can't say their L's. It's gonna
We're
be
so
lemon.
far off topic.
let's bring this back. All right.
All right.
So let's do this. So we kind of went through our favorite like Halloween movies, I
Jay
guess,
did it.
whatever.
Jay
He
did
did
it.
Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
You know what's another
I
good
didn't
one?
want to count it.
I just gave a tie.
I like
Why?
the ring. The ring was good too.
The Ring. Oh, with the bitch in the TV.
Yeah.
See,
I never thought that was
I
Yeah.
wanted to go back to Leprechaun real quick. The only
Okay.
thing that didn't scare me about that fucking movie was when he would go running.
You
That
realize,
shit was hilarious
When they
to
would
me.
shoot it like under the car and he's just like.
but you realize he'd only mess with you if he had his gold. So if
No.
you didn't, you were fine.
Exactly. It was just he was really like vindictive about it. He was
Yeah.
just like,
Well,
you stole my gold.
Except for in space.
He
But
killed.
if you give it back,
He killed the
I'm
cop
gonna
in the
still
car,
kill
and the
you.
cop didn't have anything about his gold.
The cop was in
The
the
cop,
way.
yes, cop was in the way. He
So
should.
there
He
you
was
go.
a man on a mission. You don't get his way, especially a wee man. Come on, you know they got little man problems.
You hear the joke that Mike told? He goes, he was like, I got in a car accident the other day. Someone had rear-ended me. When I got out of the car, the other side hopped out a midget. He walked up to me and he goes, I'm not happy. And he was just like, so which one are you?
That took me a second to get.
And that's when the fight started.
We're not.
That was
sorry, all the little
that
people
was a
in the
great
world that
branch.
listen to that.
You did this yourself. You brought Leprechaun back.
No,
You
all that
brought
shit was
Leprechaun
that was funny.
because of his run.
He didn't have to say that.
He did.
No, he didn't. That was a choice.
Look at that. We're tackling Asians. We're tackling midgets.
Little people.
Little people.
So bringing it back home.
Unless you're on Pornhub looking for midget porn, you don't say little
Wait, why do you go to-
Wait, do
why
people
you go to
actively-
Pornhub specifically?
If it has
That's
its
a
own
well-known
category,
site.
people are actively
Right, but why
searching.
would you choose Pornhub? There are other porn sites.
It's the most known right now.
That's only because they sponsor stuff.
If it works for them,
And the memes. The memes.
What?
they do have memes.
Why would you think I will say their name?
He wants sponsorship.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
One day,
You're trying to
smack that
sponsor
button.
Why you just paint something up? Get your lube ready.
All right, so let's try and bring this back. So, bring it back to Halloween.
We can never
If you-
bring it back.
Let's do this. I want you to pick one iconic horror villain.
One? All
Pick
time?
one.
For what?
Just pick one. Just fucking pick
Is
one.
it a fight?
Did I ask you? I
we
said pick
fighting?
one.
Because it's going to vary for
Pick
different reasons.
one. Doesn't matter. Just pick your favorite.
My favorite?
Yes. Or anyone in general. Whatever the fuck you want to do, just pick one.
Candyman.
Can't. Nice choice.
That is a good
Pick
choice.
one.
Oh man, that's a good choice.
Pick one.
All right, fine. Hannibal Lecter.
Battle it out, people. Who would win in a fight?
Hannibal
Candyman.
Lecter would easily win that fight.
Ooh. Let's. Why would Candyman? Let's do. Let me get. What are some of Candyman's strengths? His pros, I should say.
Wrong person to ask. I picked him
Adon?
because he was known.
Actually, I can argue this for Candyman. I have watched it. It fucked me over as a kid.
I could not finish it as a kid. I had to. It took me
I
to the
haven't seen
18 young age of 18 years old. You never seen
So,
it? It's basically like
okay.
the ghetto version of Bloody
I
Mary.
was
and
supposed to
actually,
say
Yeah.
one of the Candyman movies is how Bloody Mary came to be.
Oh, I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I didn't watch through all that.
So, with Candyman, basically he is a guy who predated Bloody Mary, and the main story is he was I want to say he was a slave that fell in love with a white chick.
Yep.
And then they found out what happened, so they cut off his hand with like a saw, and then they
they then covered him in honey and let bees attack him and shit like that.
and died from that. And like I think there was a meat hook involved that killed him.
Yeah, I think they like took his genitals.
With a meat hooker. And then so basically,
And he lives in the hood now.
well the hood is like where he predominantly haunts.
Yes,
And
because that's kind of where he was buried or died. They built on
And
top of it.
the kids would say Candyman, what was it 5 times?
Three or 4 times, something like that.
No,
Into-
it's 3 times. He's Candyman.
Yeah, in the mirror.
Candyman.
And then he will come
And
out,
it's 4
and then
times.
he will kill one of the kids at least. And then the
So
movie
it's
I
gonna throw it
watched,
away though too.
It's 4 times.
the movie I watched, it was a white chick that was like a reporter.
She was looking at the backstory of the place that they're at for like she was trying to like make it like a
Expose
landmark or something like that. Yeah, no, like condominiums and stuff. And she was trying to look into it, and then she like basically brought down the whole fucking building. And at the end, he's just like standing there like, thanks. Or I think he took her too, some shit like that.
He wanted her to be his bride because he thought she was like the reincarnation.
Yeah, but like another thing was like he also secretly low-key had tunnels behind everyone's mirrors.
That's a different version.
That was the second one. Like they did it, and then like they're trying to catch him, so they did something, and it actually freaked him out. So he jumped back in through, and they went to like follow him. They ripped off the mirror. There was a big ass hole that was never there before, and so they like found his like magic tunnels. It was the second one, but it was weird. But it was just
Distortion.
Basically, a ghost that will appear
Black Bloody Mary
underneath his
Yeah.
with
Him as
bees
coat.
and a meat hook.
He
You're
had
not arguing it
bees.
to me.
Well, we're trying to help you, so you have this.
Exactly, because
Why?
you had
I already
nothing.
have him to argue it.
Fine. I mean, I'm
So,
like
okay.
your ringer.
So now,
Alright,
okay,
so
so
you
now
got
the
Black
audience
Bloody Mary.
knows
So
What
Black
Candyman
Bloody Mary
is.
is
Candyman
Candyman
is basically Black Bloody Mary.
with bees and hook.
With bees.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. And so then you have Hannibal Lecter, who started out as a young child. He was rich. He didn't like anything that he liked. He fell in love with a Japanese woman. And throughout, like in the like
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal, what was it? Hannibal Origins, when it covered his childhood and it covered his upcoming and you know the different wars that were going on and segregation between Japanese and American culture and how he didn't really like any of it and he really actually he started eating people to save the Japanese woman that he was in love with.
So he was an activist by being cannibal.
Yes, and I think his first actual kill is he ate the man that was about to rape his girlfriend.
Why?
Wait,
and
so
then
eating
like
them
he
into
ate?
mine
like-
instead of just killing them.
Did he
I
kill
always
them and needed the food?
No, he's cannibal. He
I always
ate
thought
them
Hannibal
alive.
Lecter was a vampire.
Well, no, so his first kill, he ate the man alive. He started at his ear. The man was like flailing on the ground. So he was at least at some point prevented from being able to get back up. He had been knocked down or something. So he ate the man alive, and then through his upbringing, then there was what?
I don't know.
Red
I've
Dragon. There was Red
never
Dragon.
seen Hannibal
There
Lecter.
was-
I always just
But
assumed
in
he
Red
was a
Dragon,
vampire.
by that point, Red
No.
Dragon, he was caught.
Okay, so Red Dragon's last.
Well, I understand that
So then
now,
there
but
was,
as a kid, I thought it was just a vampire.
Silence of the Lambs.
That was after Red Dragon.
That
Okay,
I've seen
so-
that.
And then there's Hannibal, and then there's Red Dragon, and then there's Silence of the Lambs.
Mm.
And
If you're talking about the movie, the Hannibal movie is the third one in the series, and
Right,
then
the
Red
Hannibal
Dragon was
Origins.
supposed to be before Silence of the Lambs, so it was out of context. in
Okay,
the
so
movies.
but why? How would he be Candyman? Let's bring that back.
okay,
he
so
could eat him.
Candyman has no if anything,
He has no corporeal body.
he has meat on his face and he has meat on his one hand. The other hand is a hook, and the rest is just bees that are alive on his skeleton that's underneath his coat.
I didn't
And
know
he's a ghost.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you know more about Candyman than fucking Jay did, and that was his
That's
presentation.
why I tagged him.
You didn't tag him.
He
just
technically did.
started- well,
He
whatever.
said you can take it, and
All
he
right,
went
Hannibal
so.
lost this fight because Candyman is an ethereal bees killer.
So Jay won this round.
Woo!
All right, we're gonna switch this one up a little bit. All right.
So, who's your guy?
Whoa.
Right? No. Who
I'm-
No.
running this.
Mom.
Damn it. No. Who's your guy?
But I was gonna do something other than a battle.
I don't care.
No, you pitted us
Bro,
against
I'm
each other.
moved. All right.
Horror
Who's
on.
my person? I'm going to do Chatterbox. He's a cryptid.
Oh, Cinemite.
Cinemite. He's a Cinemite from Hellraiser. Chatterbox.
Oh, I've seen him.
Who you got?
I know
Oh, fuck! I didn't know I was going again because I fought for you.
You still had to go your turn.
You were just a tag in.
I was
Right.
supposed to just tag in. Oh fuck! You know what? I am gonna choose. What's his fucking face from Lost Boys?
The vampire?
The white.
Kiefer Sutherland's character.
Nope, you're not. I'm bad with names right now.
Is that the one that was in 24?
Yes.
Okay, so he was the main
He was the
honcho bad vampire of
Yeah, he's the one on the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
the white
yeah.
guy with white hair.
I just forgot his name. Like,
no
right
one,
now.
everyone forgets his name. He's vampire delinquent number
He's
one.
vampire number 1.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like he calls the main protagonist.
Antagonist.
No, the protagonist.
Come on,
The one
Dad.
that's a hero.
The one
The
that's
kid,
a hero.
none of them were heroes. They all
Yeah,
just survived.
No, they all just survived.
Well, the one that he wants to turn into a vampire, Michael.
The little
Michael.
kid.
He just refers to Michael all the time.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No one knows his
You're
name. He's
describing
delinquent
this villain
vampire
way
number
too
1.
much.
That's how we're gonna refer to him right now. But I know what you're
Okay.
saying.
Villain number 1 from Lost Boys. That guy.
Again, wrong name. Delinquent vampire number 1.
Delinquent vampire number 1 from Lost Boys. That's what I'm going with.
Fight.
I'll let you go first, since he put you on the spot first.
Chatterbox can't die.
Yes, he can.
Now,
All
No.
because you. The only thing I will say, all because you can't die, you can still be defeated.
You can get
Jason-
knocked out. You can
Jason's
be
been knocked out a lot of
incapacitated. You
times.
can be.
Proceed.
that's only if you close his box. Which,
no. What
yes.
does Chatterbox do? But besides
He
chatters
goes-
his teeth, he bites people.
Right. And he
Exactly.
has superhuman strength.
At what point does he have superhuman strength?
It's not shown in the movie, but if you look at his bio, he actually does have superhuman strength.
His
What is
bio. What you do? Wikipedia him?
You can. Yeah, each of
Like
each
he,
of them, each
like
of the.
he has his own Instagram account, and he's like,
You know what? He
tweet
probably
me
does.
here
It's
at
2018.
Cinnabite.com.
Anything could happen now. But yeah,
Well, what
he
does
has.
Chatterbox the?
He doesn't have chicken head syndrome.
He does. He basically looks like
He
He
looks like
fucking box that bites. Yeah.
No,
I
no,
got
no,
it.
no. He looks like a
Res-
scarred up.
Resident Evil 2, the big thing with the machine gun on
Wait,
his
now
hand.
you're switching your person?
No,
No, that's
he's
what he
trying to
looks
describe
like.
him. He basically looks like an overweight guy that's burned and like horribly disfigured.
No.
But in place of his teeth, he has like that those chattering teeth
Wrong.
from Joker.
He looks like a giant testicle with ripped lips that are coming back, and then the teeth that just explode.
And then he's wearing like these little goggle glasses.
No, you're thinking of the fat one. That's not the same. Chatterbox has no eyes. He's just a testicle.
Wait, so this one?
So your dude is a giant testicle.
That is-
No. Wrong.
so
Look up Chatterbox Hellraiser.
Okay.
Plus,
So-
he's a demon. He literally just comes up to fuck shit over and goes away. So he really cares
Oh, I
about
remember this
nothing.
guy. Oh, yeah, I remember
But
him
he's
from
slow as
Hellraiser.
fuck.
Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that is him.
Yeah, I remember him.
He
I
doesn't
remember
do
him.
shit.
He does.
So
Exactly.
basically what
He
you're
just
saying
shows up and does the like clicking of the teeth.
He
So I just
causes
get to
horrible,
avoid
horrible things to happen.
Never have you seen anything
Yes.
horrible happen.
Someone bleeds.
That's Pinhead. Pinhead is the one that does all this
Pinhead
shit.
tortures. Pinhead warps that house and brings Superman back to life. It was Henry Cavill was in the very first one. He was the boyfriend that got brought to life.
Are you serious?
He was, yeah. That was like his first movie. He was the husband's
Off
brother
topic.
that the wife was cheating on.
Okay.
that
Go
died.
back
So,
to the battle.
Here's okay. Let's put it this way:
It was actually called Chatter.
your Cinnabite Chatterbox.
He's not
Molly
a-
has
It's
an out
actually Chatterer. not
Chatterer. You fucked up his name.
Close enough.
The only thing you're arguing is that he has teeth that chatter that do nothing. He has superhuman strength,
That's not Superman.
not proven,
And bad things happen.
that he doesn't do.
They happen.
And,
and he's
and
there.
every time you see him,
Coincidence?
he
I think
walks
not.
slow as fuck, like Michael Myers slow.
He's still
My
catching people.
guy is also superhuman.
What was your guy again? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire guy.
Delinquent vampire number 1.
Delinquent vampire number 1.
My guy can still fight in the sun.
He is never seen in the sun.
Doesn't mean he can't be seen in the sun.
Doesn't mean
It's
he
just
can't.
not to be.
Doesn't mean he can't. Matter of fact, they always show up at night. So let's say it's at night.
They didn't always show up at night. In the first one, the freaking house itself was the blah, 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 blah. I don't know their actual names. You know what they are? The chrysalids, chrysalids, chrysopopolises.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Can't even say your argument.
You got
Anyways.
one more bad word that you fuck up.
Technically, I'm winning.
You're
You're
gonna lose. No, I'm laughing so hard about your fuck ups.
Stop
Yeah,
thinking.
so
I'm winning.
Listen.
So I'm actually on his wiki, and he is not superhuman at all.
Oh,
He's a demon.
you got fact checked.
Damn it!
He's not superhuman.
So my guy,
Thought
he's
he
got
was.
vampire
He always
strength.
scared
See,
My guy
He
can
would've
fly.
followed the rules.
He's
He would've
super
been able to
fast.
get it.
Only at night. And he's afraid of dogs.
He's not afraid of
He's
dogs.
afraid of dogs.
No, he's not.
He is.
At one point, he's afraid of dogs.
When the dog barked, he said, nah. It happened.
that did not happen in the movie at all.
Yes, it did.
His master has a dog.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he does.
Okay,
He has a white dog.
okay.
The fact of the matter
the
is
judge
your guy
has
is
heard
weak.
enough. The
Yeah.
judge has heard enough.
The judge
Your
is
guy
yeah,
lost.
You're right.
No,
You're right.
testicle teeth.
You just want him to win because he looks like a testicle with teeth.
That would be great.
And if that was the case,
That's horrifying alone. Would you want to
It-
punch a giant testicle with teeth?
listen.
I don't think so.
If we're gonna talk
I
about
wouldn't.
stuff like that, I might as well.
You're not gonna punch him.
I might as well came up with the
You
girl
gonna
from
go?
Teeth.
You did that.
Just run.
Oh, the girl from Teeth?
Huh?
Oh my god.
If you wanted to make it about that, I could have come up with the girl from Teeth.
Oh,
the
no.
testicle with
But
teeth
then-
versus the vagina
Yes,
with teeth.
but that's still attached to a female body, so you won't know
Can
until
we
it's too
not
late.
talk about body parts with teeth?
It's too late.
No,
It's already
actually-
happened.
Wait, where are we there?
You should watch that movie. You'll learn a lot.
Should never watch that movie.
Never, yeah, you
'Cause then
learn-
you will
learn
question
basically to
anything
never
you go
rape a
into.
woman. That's how it is.
Funny fact, we'll talk
I was
about this
born
later.
knowing never to rape a woman.
Right, it's just basically what the
That's
movie
not-
is. It's just
I mean,
like, don't
yes,
rape a woman.
but at the same time, then she gets hungry.
Listen,
Right, like
Actually,
she's like at the
I
end of
told
the
you
movie,
about the
she's just
perfect
like,
opponent
I'm
for
gonna
her.
accept this, and I'm gonna
at
start
work
killing
with that movie called Private. Oh, Pervert.
Yeah, you did. That'd be. I still think she would win it though. She'd have the chance to fight before it would.
That's if it goes for the vagina. It could kill any other way.
How do we?
It could choke her out.
How do we know that
Okay.
she doesn't have teeth in her ass?
We don't. That's part
So-
2 that was never released.
Okay, just to let you know what we're talking
I
about.
don't care.
That's
So
what
anyway,
you
so
might.
who won?
He won that battle.
Okay.
I said it a long time
Can
ago.
we play Munchkin?
Yes, we'll play. We'll play it after. This is almost done.
This
Calm
is
yours.
almost done.
Keep your tits. The flapping.
Keep it
No
together.
tip. No flaps home.
I don't have flappy titties.
Flappy tits.
Bring it back home.
Actually, they're really close to my chest.
All right, to bring this home, we're gonna have this one last battle between the two winners. 'Cause I guess I was gonna have
Don's gonna argue about, to himself.
No, now this you're arguing this one. So
I need to argue-
I need
you
you.
argue
I need you to
someone.
pick a horror villain character, anyone from a horror series
you know.
that you know about and can persuade in this next situation. I'll give you a moment to think about that. Don, choose yours because I already know you have a few lined up.
John Carpenter's The Thing.
The thing, just the blob with
Just-
tentacle things.
Wait, you're talking about like the comic, The Thing?
No, the live action movie with Kurt Russell.
Oh,
John
man.
Carpenter's The Thing. The
That's
sci-fi
a-
horror.
Oh, that came out of
That's
the ice.
an old one.
Yeah.
That thing.
Hey,
Okay, gotcha. The remake
Leprechaun
one.
is third
Yeah.
on the list
Okay.
of the strongest killers.
It's a
You'll
monster
know.
that's like trapped in ice and things. Okay. So now you choose one. My man, Fox ticking.
He can edit all that dead air out.
To an extent. You want to give him someone to contest if he thinks he knows it?
Do Leprechaun.
You know Leprechaun. All right.
Yeah,
This one's not going to be so much as a normal battle. All right. Between the Leprechaun and the Thing, who do you think would make a better souffle?
Leprechaun.
Why?
He actually has hands. The thing does it.
Is Leprechaun itself the souffle?
No,
No,
making
no.
the souffle.
Yeah, it's
Leprechaun.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He has powers. He could just
Right.
souffle.
He legit has powers.
But those things always go horribly wrong.
And he goes
Not
horribly
really,
wrong because he wants
because he does. What is it? If I'm not mistaken, grant you a wish or something like that.
If you capture
grants
him.
you-
If you capture him, so that wish can be anything.
But then
You
you
can-
But
can.
it always comes at a
He-
price, though. His wish.
But he can use it at his own personal
No,
will.
He has to do a whole rhymey bit, and then at the end
Yes.
it like goes horribly wrong. That's the thing about leprechauns. Everything goes. It's like a genie. You get a wish, but you careful what you wish for. It's basically the Irish version of a genie.
It's like Leprechaun 2. A girl wishes, like one of this, was it a stripper or a dancer? She wanted to like be
She
beautiful
wanted
again.
to be beautiful, so
And
it gives her like voluptuous parts, and then they
and
all
they
just
did-
keep growing and explode.
and they explode. Like her lips keep growing
Well,
bigger,
he's
her
doing
tits
it
keep growing
to
bigger,
them.
and her
No, no,
abs.
but
If
listen.
he's making his own
Souffle.
souffle, he's gonna easily get that. One, he has hands.
Would he though? Because whoever he's feeding, someone has to taste that. So why wouldn't he make a dangerous souffle
He's gonna make
just
it
to
for
mess with
himself.
somebody?
He's making it for himself.
It has to be tested. It's a competition. It's a,
Right,
it's
by
a
him.
souffle baking.
Okay.
Look, in the
I
sense
could-
of he's gonna be
e-
fighting the
either
thing,
way.
he's gonna kill the thing and eat it.
Either
himself.
way,
Or he's gonna make a souffle
what if he
out of the thing.
enters a contest for the most delicious souffle for more gold?
So, okay, let's give it parameters. It's a
So-
contest for souffle.
Yes.
And basically, you're giving it to a judge.
Yes.
Okay. So he's cooking it for someone else. Or making it into a souffle for someone else. So
He-
you're saying he's going to make a souffle using his magic.
Yeah. He'll conjure up the world's most delicious souffle.
Like, he's going to steal that souffle from someone else that made it? Or
Again, the thing
Conjure
doesn't have.
up.
conjure? Okay.
Again, the thing doesn't
Now-
have fucking hands.
Yes. Try and argue your thing, making the greatest souffle.
See, the thing does have
No, it doesn't.
intelligence.
Use intelligence. What is he gonna do? Replicate a souffle?
No, the thing is going to, like, go down and, like, kill Gordon Ramsay and
That's your thing.
Rachel Ray and all the other people in Hollywood, and then make the best
I'll
souffle
dominate.
imaginable because it
Or maybe
captures
so.
all the memories and the knowledge of everybody it consumes.
Yeah, but here's the also problem with the fucking thing is that he cannot sustain that body forever. So if he goes and kills Gordon Ramsay, in the process of coming back to make a souffle, he will fall apart.
He doesn't lose the knowledge, and he only falls apart when he's getting ready to eat something else.
Yeah, he needs to constantly eat.
Yeah, but
Right,
that,
so he can't just eat Gordon Ramsay and just.
But he doesn't have to beat Gordon Ramsay. He eats Gordon Ramsay. He eats Bobby Flay. He eats all those people. He can come back as you, and he still has that knowledge.
Who
It's
says
still
he's making
there.
out of
How
Hollywood?
long? What's the time period of him from meal to meal?
It varies. So there's, in the
Very
movies,
big
it,
number
it
is-
can go from like
From
anywhere from
Like an hour or so
to
like
like
a
a day or
Yeah.
something like that.
Souffle takes an hour and a half to make.
So he's fine. He just eats one of the extras like an intern.
Yeah,
And just
so
comes back out.
The point is,
But-
though, is what if he doesn't extras and interns? So you're just having him just eat people in Hollywood. Where's this souffle contest being held?
Hey, it's a contest that we agreed on.
But where
it
is
doesn't
it
have to be
being
in
held?
Hollywood.
If it's being
A
held
contest
here,
has more than one person in it.
the point
Anyway,
is,
So
anyways.
instead of beating the contestants outright, he's just eating them.
He can, and
I mean,
he gets the best to play
that's
out
what
of
the
it.
But that would
Right.
mean that he would also have to consume the right chefs before going to the contest.
He has the knowledge of all the chefs, so that if he has
What
the
if they're
knowledge,
not
he can put
souffle
the-
masters?
it's true.
He's-
I mean,
What if one's like a sushi master and the other one bakes pie?
He eats one and then knows like, oh, this one's shit. I can go for this one though. That
Yeah,
one
but he
can fuck
doesn't
me up
know
on
that.
a souffle.
he doesn't know
The
that.
fact of the matter is, he's
fact of the matter-
culminating more knowledge on it. And a matter of fact, I'm not even fighting you on this.
All right,
I am
Judge.
fighting Jay.
Since you haven't fought, who's doing this? The leprechaun or the thing?
Wait, I
Leprechaun's
didn't even
the
get my
easiest.
best part.
No one cares.
What
about
is your
it.
best?
What
part?
is your best part?
He can eat the leprechaun. The leprechaun will go be like, I got a souffle. He's like, I eat the leprechaun. He goes, I'm the fucking
Can't the
leprechaun.
leprechaun teleport?
Then so what? He's not gonna be there for the entire show. He's
No.
like, I made a souffle, bitch. I'm out.
Right.
He
And
also turns to stone during the day.
oh yeah, he does. So are they gonna do the show all at night?
Yeah.
Yes, it has to be done at night. It doesn't make it horror if it's during the day.
It's all indoors. Like he has to be caught in daylight to turn to stone, right?
So my
Okay,
So your guy
so-
sucks.
So I've said
No.
I should.
Sure.
So the leprechauns could just warp in, take the gold, and warp out. He wins. He doesn't have
He's
to
not
even
competing for
participate.
gold. He just wants to bragging rights.
No, he's definitely competing for gold. Because if it's not for gold, he's not gonna fucking be there.
All right, my guy just competes for feeding, so he doesn't.
So then
need
the
gold.
leprechaun still wins. If the prize is gold based on who can build the best souffle, then it won't matter because the leprechaun still fucking won. At this point, the leprechaun's gonna pop in, take the gold, pop the fuck out, and leave you to kill everything.
All he's saying is he's willing to steal rather than
So wouldn't
win.
that leave it at a
It's the
win-win
fucking
stalemate?
leprechaun. When has he ever done anything?
The
lawful?
argument is who will make the best souffle. He's not getting bothered with the souffle. He's going to steal.
Yes, because he's the fucking leprechaun.
Exactly.
He also kills cops and other
Mine
people.
will try to infiltrate. Mine will make a souffle.
You
And when you
guys
least
can't
expect
No,
it,
well, because
the
it's afraid of
souffle
fire.
will burst out and eat your face.
The thing is afraid of fire.
That has nothing to do
Yes,
with
it
the
does.
souffle.
Yes, it does.
If it's a smart, the thing is smart enough where it will mess with fire in order to do it. It doesn't have to get burned. That's the thing that it doesn't like. It doesn't like being burned.
Right, it doesn't like being hot at all. That's why it was encased in ice, and that's why
It was encased in ice because it fell in the glacier.
Right,
It
the
did not
point is, though,
choose
is
from
he
outer
didn't-
space.
He didn't.
So it wasn't chosen to
space-
fall in ice.
Space is cold, and that's why he stayed in Alaska.
It was in a flying saucer that crashed.
Thank you guys for coming in on another podcast. I'm cutting this shit like a real good champ. I've been Jay. I've been Jay.
The winner was Jay, and I'm Zord813.
Yeah, the winner was definitely Jay. And
Just your outro.
I'm saying my outro. Damn. It's Osiris Gaming.
Adontron.
And we've been real. Peace.
Peace out, guys.